I'm needy.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Sad.
So what I normally do, what was really cool earlier was, I'm videoing that way. This is dumb.
I live in Benbrook. I'm low rent district behind Whitestone Golf Course.
You say low rent district?
Yes.
Why you call it that?
That's what she calls it.
Because there's a golf course there, and then there's all these Steve Hawkins homes there, and I got a little 1,300 square foot history maker. It's low rent district.
Oh.
But you've been there a while.
I've been there for almost 28 years.
Oh wow. Okay,
I'm
go,
the
girl.
original owner.
Oh, okay.
We built it.
I had a
It was
history
supposed to be
maker
a
house.
starter home, and then divorce happened. You know.
Oh yeah.
You know
I
what's
know.
funny?
That's what happened to my history maker house. Divorce. I just.
You know
left.
what's funny is
Girl, I got
when
it.
5 people say they're coming to an event like this, on Facebook, it means 2. And I told somebody that yesterday, and sure enough, there's 2. It always works that way. You just never know. Like, I didn't know half the people are going, but so this is going to be my new group that I start. So like next month, I'm charging for my adventures.
Okay.
So it's going to be like $15 a month.
Okay.
Or if people sign up this month, $60 for the whole year.
Oh, okay. Cool.
The rest of the year. But it's like we're going to do at least 2 adventures, but build up. Right? So like we can keep building up to where like spring we go to Costa Rica for a retreat. You know, things like that.
And you're paying $60.
No.
I know, right? That's okay.
No,
Is that
but I
included?
can get like discounts, or if I get sponsors, which I usually do, then we'll get them to pay for it.
Okay.
So what I normally do is I go down this way, cut over, and then there's no telling where I pop up. Because I don't know.
I've been out here once. I think you're the one that told me to come out here. I was like, I need to clear my head, get out.
Right, that's what I said. I was like, girl, get your butt
It
up.
was so bad.
Uh-huh.
And so we had some shrubberies, and there was the cutest little deer just watching me. Sorry, I'm in your little space to do talk.
Yeah, so yeah, a lot of the same people are there at the office, but then there's new ones, and some of them are just, they're not the brightest. Like I was at a race in Dallas, it was like the 3rd. I go online to pay my rent, and I'm locked out of the account.
Oh.
So I email, I'm like, hey, I can't get in. I'm trying to reset password. I didn't know. It wasn't it. They just didn't unlock it from whatever.
Uh-huh.
Let's go that way. And then they're like, yeah, well, just try to pay your rent on. I'm like, you're not reading the email. Like, you don't understand what you're saying. Like, hello. And then, yeah, sure enough, you know.
I'm fine.
Okay.
So at 8 o'clock, they were playing.
Taps.
No, not taps. That's when they put it away. They played national anthem when they were hanging the flag on the base.
I love when you do that.
So it was so quiet, and then I'm like thinking, am I supposed to? Because if you're on base, you're supposed to stop what you're doing. If you hear it, you're supposed to stop, not move.
Well, we probably should anyway.
But I'm like, instinctively, I wanted to do that, but it didn't. But
Or put your hand over your heart.
hand over your heart.
And be still.
Yeah, I mean, like the other day, though, you know, everybody's thinks a house is a great investment, but it's like,
No, okay, this is my thing with house, okay? And rent. If I'm gonna be paying 15, well, let's just say more than 1,700 a month for rent, that might as well be a mortgage.
Up.
Thank you.
Y'all be careful. Have a good day.
You too.
You know what I mean?
See, and I'm in my house, and I've thought I need to sell this and get out and go to an apartment, because my thing is adulting sucks sometimes. So I've had in one December or November-ish, my refrigerator, my stove, and the convection oven all went out at the same time. So it's not like I can call the handyman to come and get it fixed. I had to go buy new. You know what I mean? Or,
True.
I mean, that kind of stuff. And property taxes and
Yeah, but if you get
house insurance.
but if your stuff is all impounded, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
That's
say
how I get mine. I get it impounded, so I don't have to worry about it. It's all included in my mortgage.
Oh.
And then there's always, I don't know if you know, but there's always American Freight. Well, you already replaced the stuff, but
Yeah.
American Freight, you can get washers, dryers, refrigerator, you can get whatever you want. They have mattresses and everything.
Oh, wow.
And all you pay is $50.
Oh, that's cool.
And you could take it home the same day. Like, you know,
Yeah.
everybody don't have, you know, money just sitting around, you know, but you need what you need, you know?
Well, but see, property taxes are not going to go away though. So even when my house is paid off, I've got to figure out, okay, how much
But-
do I owe, and property taxes and homeowner insurance. I'm supposed to pay all that
Yeah, true.
anyway.
But it shouldn't be more. Maybe it'll be less than half than what you're paying now. You know what I mean?
I hope.
So it'll probably be maybe $400 or $500 a month or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't be too bad. You should be almost done now, right?
Yeah, I'm done.
You go, girl. That's what I'm talking about. I would have been almost done too,
But
but
it's like it's only in Tammy's situation is it an investment now, because if you do sell it, you're gonna make some money because you're not paying money for a little while. You know what I mean?
Right.
hell yeah, she
Whereas-
gonna make a lot of money because she bought her house 28, 30 years ago. So you probably paid
Yeah.
what, less than 100, something
Well,
like that. Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
also
so now it's like,
Yeah.
But it's also, if she goes to sell it, she realizes how unlivable her house is right now. You know what I mean? Like, because someone else go, well, all this has got to be fixed.
Yeah.
That's when you realize how unlivable your house actually is for someone else.
mm.
Run her back. How are y'all this morning?
Hello,
Yeah.
good morning.
But it's like people are always like, oh, it's an investment. It's like, well, it's only an investment if you make money. So many times people break even. So I used to be a mortgage broker for years, and I'm like, these people just think they're doing this, but look at the money
Yeah.
you put down, look at this. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, renting. Like the other day, I was giving the dog a bath. As soon as I turned it on, the faucet broke. I was like, okay, let me just finish. Call the office, 15 minutes to replace the whole valve. You know what I mean? It's like things like that are nice.
Yeah,
And it's like, you'd had to call a plumber,
right.
wait maybe a day. I would have had to turn the water. You know what I mean? It's just like, it would have been so, I don't know. That's where my laziness, I think, helps me, because I've owned houses before.
Oh, yeah,
If something breaks,
I
it's
like
on me.
but I like it. I like it better than being in an apartment.
But I'm
Well,
like,
just-
I mean, I like having a garage. I
Right.
like having a backyard. I got a
Right.
dog, so I like
See?
having my backyard.
Well, it's your
Yeah.
space. You know what I mean? It's like, it's yours to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And I think
But-
that's
and also,
where,
like you said, it so needs updated. I mean, I've done a couple things here and there
Mhm.
over the years. We're not gonna go down here. Just kidding.
Look, bye, Tammy. You
yeah.
go right ahead. I'll be right
See you
up here
later.
waiting up you, baby.
Get the parking lot. But now I look at it, I'm like, okay, I need to do this. Okay, this needs to happen. And then I'm got another buddy who's like, just sell that shit as it is and go.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, if they
But-
want it, they gonna buy it just like that. Especially the California people from California.
Yeah. But I've also noticed I walk my dog. There's a couple,
Oh,
there's
God,
several
okay.
houses.
Where are we going, y'all?
we're going down.
Oh,
We're now hiking.
we're now hiking.
Yeah, we were just walking before.
Oh shit. Okay, hold
You're
on.
good, you got it.
All right.
But if you fall,
No, I just
I
hurt
got
my
you.
knee.
I
Remember
got you on
told
camera if
didn't
you
I tell
fall.
I hurt my
Got
knees.
her knees, and you're making us do this.
Yeah,
so
I had to jump off of a lift gate.
So if you go at an angle like this, it's easier than trying to go straight down.
Yeah, that's why I'm like sideways. Yeah, let's
So
see.
walking my dogs, there's several houses in my neighborhood that are for sale.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if anybody's even bid on it. But Steve Hawkins has also got 741 blowing up on the other side of the golf course. So
I like how you act like this is a real person you have to watch out for.
Oh, wait.
Steve Hawkins. Like her,
Oh.
like Steve Hawkins. She acts like it's the. So there's less loose on this side.
Oh.
Yeah, just go right down this path right here.
Okay.
Steve Hawkins' home.
Yeah, I know his house is probably like 4 or 5.
Well, and
And it's a
there's
Benbrook,
another
too?
elementary school back there, and I'm like,
Mm.
y'all are
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been doing my research, and I think I'm going
Do
to.
you hear somebody slide down there?
I think I'm going to move to
Oh, it's by the
Oklahoma.
bike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing my research.
Move where?
Oklahoma. Piedmont, Oklahoma.
I've got family up there.
And
Just
so
go that way.
even the rent, like for I can get a 3-bedroom house for $1,500 a month.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you can get that here, but
No
it's
shit,
also
where? No, I'm
well,
not moving
you
to
don't
Stop
you don't want to
6.
live in those
No,
neighborhoods.
I'm not moving to Stop 6. No, we're not doing that. Or the East Side, Eastland. No,
You're the one person
No.
who could move there, okay?
no,
And
no,
not be
no,
bothered.
no, Tim.
How do you
We
do
not doing that.
that?
Girl, Eastland is bad. Did y'all see what?
so
No.
What is that? A car?
That's a car.
Wow.
There's
What's a
another
car? Where? What?
Wow.
There's two.
Did you say cars? A tent? Oh, there's a car. Oh wow.
There's one there, one there.
Damn. Yeah, so I don't know, y'all, but I think my lease is up in December. We did switch management companies like 6 times. I'm like, I am so over it.
Where's
I'm
your
like,
apartment?
you know where the AMC theater, you know what Fitness Connection is on Hewlin?
Oh yeah,
Right next door.
Okay.
Yep. And I don't know who's in the office letting all these ghetto folks move in. And I just found out there's a sex offender right across the thingy. So I'm going in the office on Monday, and that's how I'm gonna be. And I'm gonna try to get out my lease early so I can go on and go. And then he right by the pool, y'all.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
Did they have a sign on his door or anything?
No, he's not.
but here's the thing is, like, I guess I'm just too
Thank you, brother.
I'm too optimistic, I guess, because I'm like, what if his sex offender case was he was 18 dating a 17-year-old? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but I looked at his. It show you that the sex offender. You know,
Okay.
you can you
Yeah,
guys
you can
can
look it
Google
up.
that and see what the sex offenders in your area. Did y'all know
I
that?
don't know. I don't think we can go that way. I think it's a dead end. Let's look.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Y'all can Google. You can see what
Yeah,
sex
who's
offenders
on your-
in your area, and and it'll tell you their name, the date of the offense,
Yeah. We need
what
to
they
be,
did, and all of that.
We need to be
So
way over there because we can't get through. We got to go around and drop down.
okay, let's go. Let's
So
do
we gotta
it.
go back up.
Yeah.
The way we came?
You
Yeah,
play
we
too
can-
much.
huh?
You play too much. Yeah, so he did something with a 3-year-old and a 12-year-old. I'm like, oh
Oh,
hell
yeah.
no. Oh yeah. So I'm going in the office. I'm gonna shoot my shot, and I'm gonna be like, yo,
What was the girl's name who lived at the
Sheila?
apartment? Sheila. Yep.
Oh,
I remember when she.
now she's in a duplex around the corner from me on Hewlin. You know where all those nice duplexes are
Yep.
over there where Chick-fil-A and all that is, where behind Haverty's.
Yep.
She's back there. She pays 17.
that's a pretty new area.
And she has actually it's old back there, right, Tim? That area is old.
So the thing is, it's called Sub 2, and so you can buy a house right now with no money. We can't go that way, can we?
Well, it looks like.
Yeah, I can go. I'm not going down there.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
It is,
Well,
Yeah.
it's not as bad as what we did over there.
She's just like.
but how we
steps.
gonna get around? Like,
We're
where are we
just
trying to go to the water?
Yeah, we're gonna take this trail around.
Okay.
But are we on a mountain?
We're
on a
hiking.
Bike trail?
We're hiking, guys.
I know. But
Probably. Yeah, I mean, we're not. They're not gonna be going that fast through here, so we should have time to move over. But,
I just
so
thought
it's
we
called.
had to
So it's called Sub 2, right?
What you talking about? Over there by Hewlin?
No, it's like this guy I follow on YouTube and stuff. I don't know how he come upon this, but it's just like, so it's like Sub 2. It's called Subject 2. So like you can buy Tammy's house and pay $1,800 a month, but you're making payments to her. So instead of using a bank, you're making payments to her.
So like an owner?
Yeah.
Sell by owner or something?
Yep.
like that?
Yep. But it's your house. You pay taxes. You do all that. So it's like,
whose name is the deed in?
well, it would be in yours. But if you don't make a payment, then it's subject to go back to her, right?
Oh.
So it's like, it's a whole big thing. But it's just like when you buy your groceries and you pay with a credit card. Well, who owns your groceries? You
Oh.
do, because you left the store with them.
Okay.
But technically, the credit card company paid for them. That doesn't mean they own them, right? So it's like that kind of mindset.
Mm.
So you just take any realtor who, we all know 20,000 realtors, right?
Right.
Take a realtor who's trying to sell a house, but just go to them and go, hey, you know of a house that hasn't sold, or you know what I mean, in
Yeah.
a good area. There's a ton of those around. You negotiate the rates and the price and everything with the person selling the house, and that's how you do it.
Have you ever heard of a wraparound mortgage?
Yeah.
That's what I did with my house down McCart in what's it called? Rainbow Ridge. I had a
Okay.
3,500 square foot house over there, and I wanted out. And I ran up on this investor, and they got me out of it. The people had the money, but they didn't have the credit.
Yep.
So they gave the investor 10 grand. I didn't get nothing, but I just wanted my name.
You got out of it.
Right. So they gave the
You got your
investor,
credit.
yeah, they gave the investor 10 grand. They moved in. The deed is in their name, but the original loan was still in my name. So what I did was I gave them the username and password to pay the mortgage so they can build a paper trail showing that they've been paying the mortgage.
Right.
And it worked out.
Well,
A year later, they wanted to buy it. I was like, sure, how much is it? They was like, $900. I said, I only got to pay $900 to get myself out of a $150,000 loan.
yeah. Peace.
Yeah, that part, it wasn't hard to do. I said, what, I'll bring you money right now.
Yeah.
Yep. And then at closing, got the $900 back. And they still in this house to this day. Tim, all this happened while I was living at the apartment.
Oh, wow.
I just wanted peace of mind. I hated to leave my house, but I don't do dysfunction well at all.
Oh, we all have dysfunction. It's
No.
just the level of
Hey.
Oh no, girl, no.
How are you?
Like when your job starts to becoming your safe haven and you don't want to go home,
oh,
like
yeah.
I didn't even call it home. They be like, where you going? Oh, I'm going to the house.
Yeah.
You know, instead of saying I'm going home.
Yeah.
Yep, it was time to go. I didn't put not one piece of decor on the wall, none of that, because I already knew what time it was. Yeah, but I want a house though. I really do.
But you know, like I find, like, I mean, you've never been in my apartment because I'm so messy. Like, I'm messy. I'll own it. I'm messy.
I know. I've seen some of the background in some of your pictures and videos. I know.
But I'm messy. And right now I'm even more messy, but I do have more peace when like I'm in a hotel room where there's not as much stuff. So I get it, but I need my stuff. You know what I mean?
That part, yeah. Okay, so let me see.
Yeah, ideally, if I was to consolidate my life, a bigger place or a house would be cheaper. So I know I'll do that, but I'll pay cash for it, and I will just have like a shop. Like I'll have everything I need in one spot.
Right, right.
Where would you go? Stay Fort Worth?
I really don't know, but it's like it's just about like I want. So I used to have a house on Linkcrest, and the mailbox was Aledo, but it's unincorporated Tarrant County. The yard was 1 acre. It was nice, but it was like it was a Wild West. You could do whatever you wanted. You know what I mean? And so it's like I like that, but I don't like that. You know. Then it also means your neighbors can do whatever they want.
Right.
There's a women's prison.
Where?
The white building right there.
Really?
You didn't know that?
Hell no.
So when Marion Jones went to prison, that's where she was.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, so they actually sent her to prison? I thought they just stripped her all her stuff. She actually went to prison?
Yeah, she went to prison. I think it was like a year or two.
What?
Yeah, she was right there. This is 08, I guess. 2008.
Who's Marion Jones?
She was a track
star.
sprinter. She was black.
Yep, she cheated. She was doing steroids.
Yeah, lied to Congress.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing is, you go to Congress, you're in trouble.
That part.
Morning.
Good morning. Yep. So like I said, Sheila is over there in those duplexes over there. She got a 2-car garage and it's really big. The living room is huge. The rooms are pretty big. She got a nice sized kitchen. But I think the lady trying to go up on her.
Well, I mean, that's, like, inflation is the nature of the beast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we all look at gas prices in the 80s. Obviously, it's gone up,
Right.
right? But it's like, everything's going to go up.
Right, right.
Like, but my rent, 15 years, it's going to go up to $1,200 a month. That's it. That's not a lot, you know? My electric bill's $80. You know, like.
Yeah, because I remember. Hi, good morning. I remember when I first moved in there, I think my rent was 5 something or 6 something like that.
Yeah.
So you don't think it's gonna go up more than 12?
I mean, it's gonna go up every year, but not much. Like $50 maybe, but it's like everything goes up, you know?
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
the
I was thinking
inflation
about coming back over there, but them water bugs, I can't do. I don't.
See,
like
I haven't
bugs.
seen any.
And then when I moved, it was a bunch of them behind my bed. I ain't gonna say it was more than 5, by about 8.
Morning.
Good morning.
Maybe it's you.
They were dead. No, they're the water bugs, not roaches. You know them big fat water
Aren't they
bugs?
the same?
I was no, they ain't. I don't know.
Bugs.
Yeah, that part.
We used to find them at school, and I'm like, even I wish I could make her a center. I need a center coached at the middle school, and so we'd find them like, oh, Roach probably has better hands than half my 7th grade class.
Yep. So I don't know what I got to get out of where I am though. I don't. It's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. All you hear is this bass. I'm like, are you serious right now? Like,
well,
come on.
it is all about the bass. We're gonna catch you one of these days. Yeah. No, we're not.
Height?
You know where the demo apartment is? It was like around the corner from us. It's like it's behind my bedroom wall back there. Well, up above, behind Tiffany's back wall, it's these young guys. They drive like these very nice cars. Well, I say nice. They're nice brands. They're not like brand new. They're pretty new, like a Mercedes 2-door and some other elaborate car. I think it's a young black kid and a young white kid, but they're constantly smoking weed.
Ooh.
And you can't do that. Like, the police have come, you can't smoke in there. Like, I didn't know you couldn't smoke in the apartments. I don't read anything, right?
Oh yeah, right.
But, and so now their bedroom windows are always, or the study sunroom windows are always open.
So it's going out
towards the street, so you can smell it. Like, even out there when you're walking the dog, you know. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh damn.
Like, these kids, they just get stoned and don't have a clue what they're doing. Like, that's the biggest nuisance, you know, like, that I've experienced, but it doesn't bother me.
But can you can smell it though?
I can smell it from time to time, but I mean, they've definitely toned it down. But I'm like, why don't y'all, is that litter spelled wrong? Is that liter?
Yeah, that's dog poop.
That's fresh.
Almost brought mine now.
Well, that's the thing is, somebody asked about.
No,
that's trash.
That's vermin right there, but somebody brought that down here. Let's go this way.
Horrible.
But it's like someone asked me if they could come out here with their dog. I'm like, sure. But then I'm thinking, going down some of those areas, your dog's gonna go and take you, you know?
Oh yeah.
Watch the thorns on the mesquite. This is perfect weather.
Ow.
Did you get thorned?
No, it just pulled my hair.
Oh, okay.
Ow.
Yeah, it is. This morning I was like, Alexa, what's the temperature? And she told me, I'm like, Alexa, what's the temperature in Texas? I didn't believe it.
So it was the same?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Looky.
Waterfalls.
Aw. Woohoo.
So you just said spider and it reminded me, I had that brown recluse bite and I ignored it for 6 weeks.
You a man. That's what y'all do.
Yep.
Y'all don't like going
Treated
to the doctor.
myself and then finally went to the doctor. But
Oh,
anyway,
God.
I was telling my friends about that. This friend of mine, Angela.
So you had to get an IV and everything, huh?
Nope.
No?
It was already past that point. The poison was just in that one ball and it kind of just was coming out of my skin. It wasn't spreading throughout my leg. But, okay. And so this friend of mine, Angela, she goes, well, let me tell you what happened to me. I was like, oh boy. Anytime someone says that, it's a good story. And she goes, I was living in Hawaii and I got bit by something and it wasn't that bad. I left and it started getting worse. Got back over here to the mainland and go to the doctor. They're like, oh, you're not gonna like this. They cut open the bump and all these baby spiders came out. The spider laid eggs in her butt.
Oh,
I'm like, oh my God.
Shut up. What?
That's terrifying.
Oh, hell no.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
On so many levels. Uh-oh.
I grew up riding BMX bikes and I don't look at mountain biking as a challenge, but I was like, I would not want to ride out here. Like, this is where people crash.
Good morning. Hi. Good morning.
I enjoyed your polite. That wasn't. I was always left. So
Wait, let me put my keys.
So I think next weekend we'll go to the one. There's trails like this up by Eagle Mountain Lake, but they take longer to get to. But I also know, I gotta get up at. I slept in. I got up at 4:30. I was so excited about this.
4:30 this morning.
Yeah, I was so excited about this. Yeah, I've already taken a shower, shaved my legs, shaved my head. Like, I do shit.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, me and Tiffany were talking the other day. I was like, they need to let us screen the new people that come into the block.
That part. That exactly.
Morning.
Good morning.
Trying. As a tree caught it.
Will you tell Tiffany I said hello?
Let's go that way. But it's funny, she was coming back from the gym, the apartment gym.
Oh, why you didn't put her in the car? Right.
She's like, you scare me. I just realized I'm burping. I'm mic'd up.
What'd you eat this morning?
So usually I eat nothing, but today I was like, I'm gonna have a little breakfast. So I had avocado toast and I put a piece of tomato on it. And I'm like, I'm gonna eat this a little sophisticated. Like a couple bites, I'm like, fuck this. I fold the toast, I'm like cramming it in my mouth in 2 bites. I'm like, that's how you do it.
So where's your sister? She in the little study area or you gave her your room?
No, she's in the study. She's in there and her dog sleeps in there. But yeah, my cat would just charge and just go after that dog.
Oh,
my cat's kind of mean.
No, say it ain't so. Little Miss Pumpkin is mean?
Yep.
I remember when you first found her.
Yep.
Or she found you, or however it happened.
Well, so that was I had this rule of 3.
Mm-hmm.
So like if someone brings something up, I'm like, okay, I think about it.
Which way are we going?
And then, yeah, we can go up that way. Hey, it's whatever we choose. It doesn't matter.
I didn't know if you had a specific route.
Right.
I never had the same route. I get lost. Then I get close. I hear voices. I pull up the map. I'm like, oh, we got to go up. So like our cars are over to the right, I think. But we have to just get up. But anyway, so I have this rule of 3. if it hits me 3 times, I act on it, right?
Okay.
So if someone I was like, maybe I should get a cat.
Oh, it's a squirrel in the tree.
I know, but we're kind of dead end.
You literally took us here. I think this goes.
Go that way.
Just cut through.
Okay.
This is nature.
We're making a new trail.
So like, I wonder if I should get a cat. And then a little while later, it popped in like, maybe I should get a cat again.
Uh-huh.
Then it's like Wade posted up in a group text, hey, a friend of mine at work found this little kitten. Anybody want to adopt it? I'm like, well, that's number 3. I was like, yes.
Oh.
I didn't say what kind, nothing. I was like, yes. And it's just like, Sam. Someone goes, what's the difference between Sam's and Costco? I was like, I don't really know. And then they're like, let's go that way. And then,
See, this is why I asked.
and I was like, I don't know the difference between Sam's and Costco. And then someone else brought up, I go to Sam's or whatever. Then it was like another week, sales rep comes into my office from Sam's selling memberships. I'm like, yes, I'll buy it right now because that's the 3rd time it's come up. But it's also like your reticular activation. You see a white car, or you get a white car, and now you see white cars everywhere. It's just like that. Once it's on your consciousness,
Right.
then you know.
Yeah.
But it's like, as I talk to more and more and more friends, they don't do shit with their lives. They don't experience things. Or you went jet skiing for the first time, or you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, at our age, we should be doing these things, like not
In the ocean.
dying.
In the ocean. Where were you?
We were in Florida. I went to Florida with
Oh.
some friends, family, and I'd never been to Florida. And so
What?
we were at Fort Walton
Uh-huh.
and fished off the pier. There were sharks underneath us. And they
Oh.
were like, hey, we're going to do jet skis one day. And I was like, okay, I've been on the back of a jet ski, but I was like 20 and
Naked.
in a lake, probably have.
Ha.
And at Possum Kingdom, like we were Hell's Gate.
Yeah.
Not in the big freaking ocean with, I'm not even kidding, these yachts. I'm like, oh my gosh. I told one of the girls that I was with, I was like, hey, we need to go tell them that we work for that guy that did that show, The Rich and the Famous, and we need to scope out their yacht to see if it's nice enough to be on the show, just so we can see the yacht. But
Number 1, you got to know his name.
his name. It didn't matter.
Well, you knew it back then.
Yeah, but anyway, so
Robin Leach or something like
Yeah.
Robin Leach, there you go. So I'm on this jet ski in the ocean. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself because I got it up to 18 miles an hour. And they were all calling me a wimp because they all had theirs at 65 miles an hour. I was like, y'all don't understand how huge this is. And I'm not, like, I don't swim. Like,
Can you swim?
dog paddle
Or you
like
just-
Lassie. I I'm a life vest lover,
that.
but I'm not, and here we are out in the open water, and anyway, we had some fun.
What? So were you solo or you had a rider on the back?
I was solo for a little bit, and then because there were 9
I don't know
of
what
us,
this is up here.
and we had 7 jet skis.
Oh,
And
okay.
so 2 people, and so when we were solo, well, one of the kids that was younger wanted, like, old enough to drive it, but she wanted to go by herself. So her mom got on with me, and I let her mom drive. So I was, with her for a little bit. but
Oh,
then
okay.
Solo for a lot, but it was fun.
Well, you go, girl. You want to do it again?
Oh, absolutely.
See, she
But see,
like that.
so that's the thing. That's what inspired me to start all this was, let's go on adventures. Like, yeah, people like say I want to hike. I'm like, is it really hike or are you walking on a gravel path? You know what I mean? Like, this is more hiking here because we went through some treacherous stuff, but there's more. See, I don't know. Let's go
I hear
back this way.
voices.
I've never been this far. See, like we're
You don't want to go where it says no trespassing? Come on,
not today.
just kidding.
I've done
No, I
it.
think they mean
I don't
over
know
there.
how much that, if it goes all the way around and goes back up.
There's another parking thing up here.
Oh.
So, but we have to go way over and then go up. But anyway, man, I forgot to start my watch. Ugh.
That's fine. Do you want to
How far have we gone so far? Half a mile?
4 minutes. I don't know what the distance is.
I'm gonna start mine now.
Because I put other and not hiking. So does it come in on mileage?
Hey. Good. How are y'all?
Morning.
Hey. They don't have one?
I said they do. That's
Oh.
her with the black shirt.
Oh, yeah. Look at you. Well, yeah, I know those people. I know. It's like, well,
You still have your dad's truck?
my son has it. He
Oh.
drives it.
Okay.
He's okay with it. Piece of crap.
Well, it's better than walking.
Yeah, it runs.
He doesn't drive very much, so it's perfect. But yeah, he tried to. He had some altercation with this kid. This kid was not a good kid. He'd been in like juvie or whatever. But
Baby.
they got in problems or got in a. Not even that. He took this kid's girlfriend home. The kid followed him. Like he's like, I don't know. He was coming after me, so I just floored it. Well, I looked at the Life 360. He was doing 26 miles an hour. I'm like, oh, okay.
He made
So-
a clean getaway in the school zone.
And then he didn't want to do anything about it. Well, Gwen Casterkey, she's a police officer in North Richland Hills. She went to high school with us. So I was like, okay, let me just ask her, hey, should I do anything? Because then the truck did get egged. And I'm like, look, you just need to tell your friends, your dad's crazy. Like, I'm crazy. I was standing in his front yard in a Speedo, be like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm...
My cart in the edge.
I can scare young people easily, but yeah, and nothing ever happened, but still. So yeah, he's living on the edge. Then his inspection was out for like a year. And he gets pulled over and he's like, coarsely, being profiled. I'm like, you're not being profiled, dude. You broke the law.
Right. So did they tow the car or what?
No, you just got a ticket
Oh.
or a warning. You got a warning.
So what happened? What did Gwen tell you to do?
Well, she talked to the police at the school. Said, watch this kid because he's, I guess on probation. I don't know. There's still no proof. She was like, we could pull Ring camera footage. I'm like, if it's like most Ring cameras my friends own, they don't work. Like, they didn't update it. It doesn't work, So I think we're going to go up at some point.
We're going up. This is the way Tammy wanted to go in the first
Yeah,
place.
let's go up.
Yeah, so I don't know. I got to figure out something though.
But it's just
I
like,
don't like being rushed. And my storage, I'm getting rid of that shit this month.
it's the worst.
Like I've been paying storage since I left Highland Park, and I'm like, what the no.
I've been paying storage since I've been at Highland Park.
Are you? What the
I got
hell?
a big storage unit. I got all kinds of stuff in there. But here's the thing.
All kind of stuff that you really need, or you
stuff
just
I need
hold
once
on
a
to shit
year.
for-
Where we came to the dead end.
No, I was way over there.
Oh, we're going
Magellan.
to this land.
Come on, Magellan.
So what you were saying about your storage?
I mean, it's just like stuff I need twice a year. You know what I mean? But it's like, okay. But it's
See,
like that's
not having a house now. How much you pay for storage? You got the big one.
exactly.
See,
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
see?
So I'm paying almost $300 a month.
See that? See,
But here's the deal
they
is
done went up to $215 on me. I said, the hell, no.
But like we always look at this stuff backwards, right? So that's the best business to get into. If you could find a piece of land, throw up some storage buildings, people pay that shit for years.
That part, yeah.
It's like 24-hour fitness. People buy membership and don't go.
Yep. I just had my son cut off my Planet Fitness. Now, if it was Fitness Connection, I was right next door. Okay, cool. But I have to get in the car
Yep.
to go. And sometimes I don't be feeling like it. But I'll walk in a minute. I'm always walking to Walmart. Hobby Lobby. Just to get out. Just to give me some exercise. Because when I be in that truck, I be in there and away from home for like 2-3 weeks at a time,
Let's go.
So I walk a lot. And when I saw your post about
Let's go over
hiking,
here.
I was like, I'm going.
I'm going to do it.
And then my eyes popped open. It was 7-Eleven. I said, shit.
Well, and I didn't like...
And I have those blackout curtains.
Yep.
So it's really dark in both the rooms. So, and I saw a post with Jennifer Lewis the other day. She's like, get your ass out of that dark room and get you some help. But I'm not depressed or nothing like that. I just, yeah, that part.
Well,
and I
like,
work nights, so I sleep during the day. So that's why.
I have blackout curtains. I like quiet, you know, but all my lights come on at 4 o'clock. My lights, and Alexa tells me get them.
At
F
2
out of
o'clock
bed.
in the morning?
4 o'clock.
Oh, 4 o'clock.
But I get up. It's like, to me, that's so perfect. Getting up that early, the same time every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if I'm tired, I can take a nap today. But it's like, I get up every day, shave my legs, shave my head. You know what I mean? Like, then I'm ready for the day.
Right.
I'll take another shower later to rinse this sweat off, but
Right.
I don't need to go through the whole process. I'll jump in the pool.
So what does your sister think about the lights coming on at 4 o'clock?
I mean, it's been almost a year. She's got to be getting used to it, right? But she can close her door, you know. But she's also one of these people that sleeps with the TV on. So she can have the TV on in her room and I don't hear it. It's fine.
So what did you put up for privacy?
In that hole?
Yeah.
Well, nothing, because there's just like her clothes are hanging on that window there. But like, I don't, like, that stuff's full of stuff. So I don't even go back over there. Because like her stuff and my stuff has been condensed into certain areas. You know what I mean? So my living situation is more chaotic than normal.
You can't put some of her, does she need most of her stuff that she had? Can she put it in your storage unit?
Well, she's got a storage unit right next to mine.
See that?
But she moved, like, so I got her whole house.
See,
so 3-4 bedroom house. I got into a 10 by 20 storage unit.
all right. The only thing I really need to keep is my armoire and my little baker's cabinet. The rest of that shit can go. Cause the armoire goes with my bedroom set. And I'm not throwing that away. I probably can get a smaller one until I move, but I'm not paying no more $200. That shit is dead. I'm gonna call Goodwill on Monday. Goodwill and the Union Gospel Mission or whatever, so they can come get that shit.
Yep.
I don't even want to look in the boxes. I don't care what's in there. I don't even care.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is,
It's
if you have
3 years already?
like,
Oh.
use gravity. Morning. Well, it's like, yeah, things like, I have things I've not seen in a while.
Yeah.
There might be one thing in that box that's valuable. The rest is garbage.
Yeah, like I'm over it. If you've been without it for 3 years or more, you don't need it. Don't think about it. Don't even go check on the storage. And my dad's in there too. I need to.
Bike up.
Huh?
Bike up.
Bike. Okay. Shit.
You need a rest.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
He needed a breather.
No water?
Water makes you weak.
It make you pee too, and I'm not gonna be out here squatting.
So here's what's funny is I love stereotypes because every piece of any kind of stereotype is true, right? And that's what makes it funny.
Right.
But then you're like adverse and total opposite of all stereotypes. How many black women do what you do on a regular basis? You know what I mean?
But maybe 0.
Exactly.
And
I
a lot
think
of guys, so listen to this. So this guy hit me up, right? He's like, you are beautiful. You a truck driver?
Let's go up.
I'm like, yeah.
This is
He said
going-
truck drivers don't typically look like you.
No.
I said, well, what do they typically look like? That fool said, Roseanne Barr.
Yeah.
I said,
Because
what?
it's sitting like they're most of them are very overweight.
Right.
Because they do sit all day. They're not healthy, you know.
Yeah, that truck stop food. Ooh, greasy, bland. Oh. All right. Slow down, girl.
Did you say please don't fart? Why? It'll speed you up.
Wait, Tammy, don't make me fall. Ah.
So this friend of ours, Ruben, he's grossed out by burps and farts. I'm like, what is wrong with you? What kind of?
Funny.
And so everything I send him on Instagram is all like farting or burping. And he goes, I don't see any of this on my reels. How are you? What's wrong with your algorithm? I'm like, exactly.
Whoa, shit. Hold on, girl. No, I got it. I'm just
I got it.
Get out this loose gravel. That's why I wore these shoes. They're kind of like feet. No, for real.
That's why I wear these shoes, because they're like, hands for my feet.
That's what these are. I googled 5-toe.
I'm making fun of you.
Oh, haha.
It's getting warm now. Woo!
Oh, I feel that burn. You feel that, Tammy?
Oh yeah. And it's like the
Ugh.
partners here today.
Oh, so
That's coaching.
I got another funny story. So I meet this guy. They have at a truck stop. Him and his partner. It's a African guy and a Mexican guy, right? So they have this trucking business or whatever. So they want to get another truck. They want to keep driving. They want me to drive the other truck, right? So I was like, okay, I'm game. So I drove to Colorado, right? Went to the Latinos guy's house. He has a wife. So they told her about me, right? Oh, we found this girl and we gonna get her to drive, the other truck, blah, blah, blah. So I was supposed to go with the Latino guy for a week and then spend another week with the African guy and then be on my own, right? Shit.
This is sounding awful fishy.
So look, so I get to the house where the Latino guy lived with the wife. Shit, I run that doorbell. She opened that door. And I told the African, I said, what's going on? He pulled me outside. She don't want you. What?
Jealous.
I drove all the way to Colorado. He said, no, I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna give you your gas and I'm gonna give you what you would have made for a week. But you still gonna go out with me though. What you mean she don't want me? Well, you didn't look like she expected you to look. Yeah.
So
You weren't too chantilly.
That part. And I had on some leggings like this. I think I probably had on the same thing. Maybe a different shirt or something. But I know I had on some black leggings though. Like they must have had some pre-existing problems in their marriage or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, girl, I want your man. I'm trying to drive this truck and make some money.
So why don't you buy your own truck?
Oh yeah. Huh?
Why don't you buy your own truck?
The overhead, like you said, like we were talking earlier about houses and fixing shit. A tire by itself, just one tire, is like $600-700. One tire. We're not talking about.
But you make money on the truck. Like that's where it's different.
Yeah.
It's a resource, not a liability.
But it ain't that easy, Tam. Shit,
No,
I would
I
have been
understand.
dead. I'm like almost 5 years in.
Well, if it was, everybody'd be doing it,
that
right?
part. The overhead is too much, and then you have shippers constantly and brokers canceling loads and all kind of shit.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I had 4 jobs at the end of my senior year. One of them, I'd go like Friday night, Saturday night, or Friday and Saturday night. I was a dispatcher for a trucking company. What I can't believe is the comm checks we did back then. Why are they still doing that now?
Oh, they are the EFS checks and
Yeah,
all of
why
that.
though?
Yeah.
Everything's digital. Why can't they just send the money? Why you gotta give a number? You know what I mean?
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you why. Sometimes, like, I'm just gonna compare these two companies. Okay, so U.S. Express, their communication is available 24 hours a day. You got dispatch, you got fuel desk, you have the log department, the maintenance department. Everybody's available 24 hours, right? But then you have some companies like CFI. After 5 o'clock, good luck getting somebody on the phone, okay? So that's why. Because some departments aren't open. Oh, look at that mouse. Gross.
Hmm?
No, it was a dead mouse.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's why.
Okay.
All the dispatchers, don't be having access to this system and that system after 5 o'clock and all that crap. So.
But this kind of like, to me, they're running on a low budget because
Yeah, I
you
agree.
could pay a company to run your dispatching at night. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
it's just like these companies that the CEO wants to have these meetings all the time. That's because they don't teach and explain properly, and they're trying to control it all. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
it's a horrible company.
And then I'm tired of the people behind the desk trying to tell truck drivers what to do.
Yeah.
Like, or how, you know, how it's safe to drive and this and that. Like, fool, this truck is knocking. What are you talking about? It's making a loud noise. Oh, you can make it. It's just because of the area you're in. What? We ran a diagnostic, over the road diagnostic on it, and we're not getting any errors, so keep going. What? It's like actually knocking. I'm at the fuel island, and truck drivers are looking at me like, girl, you better fix that.
Yeah, they have a better chance of telling you what it is by hearing it than somebody over the phone.
Okay, needless to say, 5 hours after that, I broke down on I-30 westbound at mile marker 169 on the side of the highway for 8 hours.
Oh my God.
Sounds fresh in your memory.
Oh, it just happened about a month ago. And so
Right.
the first thing, so I got a low oil pressure reading alert, alarm before the truck started smoking and whatnot. First thing the repairman did when he got there, he opened the hood and he checked the oil. It was full. So you know what they was trying to say. They thought I didn't do a pre-trip and check my oil. They thought the truck didn't have no oil in it.
Mm.
They always trying to blame the driver for something. That should be crazy to me. I'm just like, what? Really? Uh-huh. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? I know it's a lot of, and now don't get me wrong, it's a lot of drivers out there. They don't check shit. They just get in and go.
But yeah, like these gravel drivers driving some, you know, Gomez trucking, those guys are tearing that shit up, you know, like they don't take care of them.
Yeah. I love it. I love everything about it. I really do. I like being in a truck by myself. It's therapeutic. By myself, listen to my music or podcast or whatever I want to listen to, you know.
Yeah, I started thinking about this morning because you reminded me of it when after you called the after COVID, you know, my parents and me, I became the expert. Like everybody was calling me, wanting to know what to do or how to, you know what I mean? I remember you were in the hotel room. You're like, I had COVID. I've been so sick. I look like a crack whore.
Oh yeah, I did. Oh God.
And I'm
Oh,
like,
Tammy, girl, I was so, my head was this big in my body. Oh my God, girl, I was tiny.
I was like,
Oh, I lost 20 pounds. It was horrible.
I don't remember what I told you, but I was just like, yeah, it's just, you got to get through that, you know?
Yeah, it was bad. And my trainer gave it to me. That's when I first started trucking at Swift. She came to work sick. And then her sister called. We started on a Thursday. Her sister called her early in the morning on Saturday. We pop in emergencies and all kind of Tylenol because we're feeling horrible. And when her sister called and said she had COVID, I said, that's what we got.
Yeah.
So we get to a receiver. We get to the Home Depot distribution warehouse, and I backed the load into a spot, drove around the parking lot to find an empty trailer. I back up to the empty. I get out to hook it up and everything, right? I get back in the truck and she crying. I said, girl, what's wrong with you? She said, I can't breathe. I said, God damn it, that's it. That's it. Dispatch. My trainer is having difficulty breathing. Either send the ambulance or find us a hospital near here that I can drive to. So I disconnected from the trailer, drove us to the hospital, and an hour later, we were diagnosed. We had to quarantine in Topeka, Kansas. I was pissed. I think if I would have been able to come home, I wouldn't have been so bad.
But think about it. Why couldn't you just quarantine in the truck? You know what I mean? Like,
listen, we had just fueled up. We had a full tank of fuel, a full tank. We could have made it from Topeka to Texas without stopping.
Yep.
And still had half a tank left. No, we don't want you guys to get anybody else sick. You guys need to stay there. What?
But
it
that's
was still
like
14-day quarantine back there. I was pissed. And
That's
after
just
being
that-
in the room with her for like 2 days, I said, get me out this room. Now, get me out of here.
and that's like that the liability of companies just freaking out because nobody knew what to do, you know?
Right.
Like everything we thought was right was wrong. Everything we thought was wrong was right.
Right.
You know? It'll be interesting because the next one, we'll have another one. Like nobody will probably do anything, you know?
Did you get COVID?
I did.
Tammy, did you get it?
Yeah, I did.
I had it twice. maybe more, but only 2 that really bothered me. Well, the second time didn't bother me. The next year, I thought I was fighting a sinus infection.
Did the first one bother you?
First one, I was pretty sick.
Yeah, see, that's my first
And it was
time.
like the first.
Oh,
So I got it in June, and it was like, so it was that fresh, harsh one, which I told people wasn't that bad, but it was bad.
I think my lungs just kind of healed because I haven't had to stop for a minute now. You know, I used to have to stop pretty often. I couldn't walk like out of breath from my bed to the bathroom.
That was me.
That's how bad all my lungs were jacked up.
That was me. And then 'cause when I had it, I had to be out. I think they did 10 days from school, and so I finally got back to school. We have 2-story.
Uh-huh.
I'm a coach in PE, so I was in the gym all the time. But there was times that I had to go up.
Right.
It took me a while. Well, when my sister had it, and my brother-in-law, she had to have an oxygen machine with her
Damn.
because her pulse ox was so low.
Damn.
And my brother-in-law ended up having to stay the night in the hospital because he ended up with blood clots in his lungs.
Damn. Like,
See, I always joke and tell people that's not how I'm gonna go, so I'm not worried. But that's totally how I'm gonna go. Something's gonna be wrong. I'm gonna ignore it. I'll just be dead. Like, I get it.
well, man, y'all don't like going to the doctor.
I don't go.
Us women, we're like, oh hell no.
Well, and I'm more of a. I say, like, I know when I go to the dentist twice a year, I get, do the mammogram. So I try to be proactive.
Yeah.
Health-wise, so I don't have to. And it goes up.
Yeah.
So.
I've only had one mammogram. I gotta go one day. That's why I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that shit again.
Yeah, I used to date a gynecologist, and she gave me a mammogram one time, and it did hurt.
You don't even have no.
No, she squeezed it up in there, and I'm like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, that shit is painful. To me, for me it was.
I know a guy who had breast cancer. Men get it.
Yeah.
Next time we come, I'm bring some orange slices. I didn't have time to do shit today because I woke up at
It's
7,
good for you.
11. Huh?
It's good for you.
I know, but I'm gonna bring some next time. Cut up
Funny.
about 4 or 5 oranges.
She was focused, not on us. I mean, I could urinate, so I'm just saying. I'm not going to, but I could.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm like, that should be splashing all over the place. No.
Well, mine's like letting go of a fire hose. It's just like so out of control. And I need both my hands. It wouldn't be a video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Oh, did you know Priscilla, Tim?
I don't know.
She's a nurse. She lived.
We need to be
You know
going
where Sheila was?
Yeah.
To
Let's turn around. We need to go up. Let's go that way.
she met this guy or this dude on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he a home builder? He's building her a house right now. It should be done within like another maybe month, like completely done. The outside is they have to do, finish stuff on the inside. But she's real pretty nurse. She lived on where Sheila used to live, but closer to the dumpster on that over there.
Okay.
And that little cul-de-sac over there by the dumpster over there. So really sweet. So she bought a piece of land. I mean, they did the whole thing. She bought some land and he cleared that shit out with bulldozers and I mean, he did the whole thing.
But like my sister had a house 20 years ago and it burned down, right?
Uh-huh.
I had a dryer that I bought used. I gave it to her. The dryer caught the house on fire. So the dryer's 20 years old. The insurance company, the dryer's still liable. It doesn't matter. So insurance paid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she rebuilt that house, like from the foundation that was already there for $25,000.
Shut
So it's
up.
like you can
What?
do it cheaper. And the way they did it was they used lumber, right? So there's lots of wood that's not bad. Like it might have been used. They just took it back apart. You know what I'm saying? It's not compromised. That's what they did. And it was a great house.
25 grand?
Yeah.
Damn.
But like, look at this company called Boxable. It's in Las Vegas.
Okay.
And they build this house that comes, no joke, on the back of a truck. And it pops open.
Fold it.
Yep, it unfolds.
It looks so cool. I want one.
Yeah,
How much are those?
they're like 50,000.
Shut. But you have to have some land to put it on though. That's the thing,
Land or a
right?
little spot to put it on. And now they've got like attachments. You could add a second floor,
What?
but it's fully furnished. It comes ready to go. You just plug power in and go. Or throw solar on and go.
What?
Yep,
Yeah, here's the left.
yep, let's go up.
Boxable.
Yeah. But it's like BOXLBE. So supposedly that's what Elon Musk was living in when he first moved to
I'm sick
Texas.
of him.
One of
Them
those.
ugly ass cyber trucks are so ugly. Oh God.
But I want one so bad.
Do you?
Yes.
It looks like a John DeLorean on steroids.
But they're so badass.
You like them? They are ugly.
We're gonna go left. So this is not where we were.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're not back yet. Unless you see our cars.
Yeah.
First parking lot.
Oh yeah, okay. Before I've come out way down there. There's another parking lot down there. And you come over, but we did it.
That was fun.
Could trip right there by your car and get hurt. So don't say you're out of the woods yet.
I'm out of the, I'm being optimistic. I'm claiming it, okay? We're fine.
Well, make sure you guys check out this video because you guys are the stars.
Nice to meet you as well.
love, girl.
And good luck to you
Yes,
and all
ma'am.
your
Thank
travels.
you.
And stay safe.
You,
All right, brother.
You can just say your crazy life. I know, I'm sweating.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, good sweat.
Thanks. We'll be doing something next weekend too. So
Okay.
be ready.